It is the end of 2024. It's time to do our worst list. I've already done my best list. Go check it out. Those movies are really good. But now it's time to do the top 10 worst movies of 2024. Per my opinion, okay? So let's just go ahead and make this very clear. This is my list, okay? You might disagree. You might like some of these movies and put it on your best list. That's totally cool. But you clicked on my video, Jacob Hubbard, top 10 worst. So this is my list. And if you have something to say about it, go in the comments. Let me know about it. Let me know how wrong I am, because they're just movies, okay? It's just an opinion. Movies are subjective, all right? But I went back this year, and my top 10 best was easy to make. My top 10 worst, it was hard. It was really hard because I gave a lot of Fs this year, and I apologize. But there was just a lot of bad movies this year, and we're going to talk about them. I have 5 dishonorable mentions. These movies aren't good, but they're not bad enough to be in my top 10. So we have Harold and the Purple Crayon. Did you see this movie? No, exactly. I did. We got Kinds of Kindness. This was in my top 10 for a long time. I took it out because, it just wasn't for me. It wasn't for me. But this movie, in all reality, should be in my top 10 worst. I did not like that movie. We have Strangers Chapter 1. We're getting 2 more of these? Great. We got Imaginary, another movie that should be in my list, but there was also another movie called Night Swim. Both these movies are Blumhouse movies. They're very bad, but they made another bad horror movie. You'll see it in the list, but those 2 are bad. They're on the dishonorable mentions. So now, let's get to the list. Every year for my 10th spot on my worst list, I usually put my most disappointing movie. And this year, this isn't my most disappointing movie, but it was a movie that could have been good, but was really bad. Number 10 is The Crow 2024 version. I love Bill Skarsgård. The movie itself, the first trailer intrigued me. But man, oh man, I love that original, and this movie is such a just 2024 generic action movie with such a great plot line. You can see this plot line be done better in another movie, in 1994. This movie had the ingredients to be a really solid movie. It's not. It's boring as hell. The love story is so forced, and you never feel these characters. There's one cool action scene. I'll give it that. That's about it. Everything on this movie is just complete waste of your time. Go watch the original. Coming in number 9 is a movie you guys are like, how is number 9? Because that movie was bad, and I agree with you. Number 9 is Madame Web. Do you remember this movie? It came out this year. Remember all the memes? Remember when Dakota Johnson was on a press junket for this movie and bashed it the entire time? I don't blame her. Madame Web is a waste of time. It truly is a top 5 worst superhero movie ever made. You have characters who have involvement of Spider-Man, and you don't have Spider-Man. We were done with these Sony movies, and this movie just felt like nothing. It felt like nothing happened. We have characters that are not interesting. We have performances by very good actresses. Sydney Sweeney, Dakota Johnson, all of them bad in this movie. And the ADR by that villain. Oh my god, that ADR villain. And we haven't got to the worst ADR of the year. That's on this list. Now with my 8th spot, this is the other Blumhouse movie. This is the worst one in my opinion. So that's why I didn't put Imaginary or what was it called? Night Swim. I can't remember that movie. That was like January. But number 8, we have Afraid. Yeah, it's an AI horror movie, and literally, it's not scary. This movie shows its entire movie in its preview, and when you go and watch this movie, it has an idea of AI that can be scary in today's age. That's not this movie. This movie is a joke. This movie has a plot point about AI killing a bully in a car, because the AI is connected to a household, to a family, but it connects to a car and kills a bully. That's like the most exciting plot line in the movie. The main plot line is the family's being terrorized. It's not scary. There's no tension. These performers are just walking through a paycheck. And this ending. What the hell? They get in the car and they say, "Oh, we're dead, so we're gonna join the AI." Like, what? Just don't get in the car. Screw AI. Go live in caves. Number 7 makes me really sad because I know a lot of you love video games, and video game movies are becoming really good, or more good, if you could say. Not number 7. Number 7 is Borderlands. Oh my god. Okay, I know some of you be like, "Alright, Eli Roth got screwed. It's not his movie." I don't care. This movie's bad. The dialogue is horrible. The CGI, not very good. These actors, they have potential to work as these characters from the games, but this is not it. This movie is literally Guardians of the Galaxy, but it cost $1 and maybe some change for Cate Blanchett, because everything on this movie is horrible. I mean, how do you make me hate Jack Black? How do you make me hate him? I love Jack Black. I want to love Jack Black. I don't love him in this movie. Number 6 is the other Sony Spider-Man villain movie, Kraven the Hunter. I hated this movie. I truly think this is worse than Madam Web. The ADR is a joke. When you have to CGI lips and add bad ADR into the scene, I don't want to see that. No, I'm good. Aaron Taylor Johnson, you were great in Nosferatu. I know how good you are. This movie, you're there to be a sex appeal. And good for you, man. You did a good job. But this movie was a joke. I mean, my goodness. Like, what are we doing, Sony? Like, what are we doing? You're making these villains good guys that we want to care about. That's not the point. Where's Spider-Man? All right, we're getting into the top 5. Number 5 is a freaking horror movie again, because I love horror. I love the horror genre. But when there's bad horror, it usually ends up in my top 10. Number 5, Tarot. Color. This movie is not that scary, and this movie is so forgettable. I mean, the only reason I remember it is because I was in this theater by myself, and I was on my phone, and I had to look up every actor in this movie, because I was like, what is their name, and where are they from? Now in my 4th spot is a movie that actually got mixed positive reviews, but it did get morally negative. I thought this movie was awful. Drive Away Dolls. Does anyone remember this movie? This movie sucked. It was trying to be such a wacky Coen Brothers movie, and it's not. It's not that at all. And the production and the actual cinematography of this movie is so bad. I mean, it literally tries to be so wacky and cartoonist, and then it's super R-rated and very much a lesbian road trip movie, and there's like dildos and such, and you have mob men coming after them, and it just leads to absolutely nothing. I did not find this movie funny. I didn't find it interesting. I think the main 2 females give good performances, but the thing is, I never care about their characters, and the movie just does nothing for me. I thought this movie was a complete waste of these talented actors. Okay, we're in my top 3. These 3 movies battled for my number 1. I mean, they're so bad. They fought each other, and I didn't know where to put them. And honestly, at one moment, I could feel like these movies could be number 1, but it's a ranking video, so I gotta put them in the number that I feel is good. Number 3 is Saving Bikini Bottom. Oh my god, it's a Netflix movie. I should have known. I should have known they would have done my boy SpongeBob real dirty. I am a huge SpongeBob fan. Those first 3 seasons are my childhood, are literally some of my favorite comedy of my entire life. They've gone to 2-year-olds. SpongeBob's now made for 2-year-olds, and this was painful. I literally turned it off. I wasn't going to finish it, but I was like, you know what? My boy SpongeBob's in there somewhere. Let me finish this movie and see if there's 2 or 1 joke that makes me laugh from SpongeBob. No, it's not. You get freaking horrible CGI woman's head on top of a fish or a squid. I don't know what the hell it was. It was horrible. This movie is literally made for babies, and I no longer want to see any more SpongeBob movies, and it makes me sad because I love that character, and this movie makes me not want to watch it. That's how bad this movie hurt me. In my 2nd place is the first movie I saw the entire year. I saw it on January 1st. Number 2 is a movie called Founders Day. This is literally the Walmart bin version of Scream, and it tries to add politics into it. this movie's stupid, okay? And listen, I know, I watched this movie and I can see that it's a very cheap production. It's got a low budget. They made a movie that's really cool, and I'm really proud of those people, and I'm jealous, honestly. I can't wait to make a movie one day. But I hope to God I never make anything like that, because my goodness, if I put this in a theater and I directed it, I'd be ashamed. Literally watching this movie, the sound mixing was horrible, because in one scene, the music is so loud in the movie theater, I couldn't hear the actual dialogue. Is that problem with the movie theater? No, because I have multiple friends that told me that scene was so loud. Let's go to editing problems. The acting is over the top. It's not very good. The dialogue is so stupid, but I'll never forget when those two bullies literally look at each other and say, "Hey, let's fuck," on the teacher's desk. Yeah, that'll really get them. Like, this is some grade A dialogue. Number 1, here it is. Number 1 was a battle. Like I said, there's a lot of bad movies this year. But this one was gross. This was the one I had to sit back and say, I didn't like it. It was boring as hell. But it's also a movie I really do not think should be released in 2024. And I'm not a person that gets very touchy about subjects. If a movie wants to talk about a subject, they do it in a way that can be classy, entertaining, intriguing, or an idea. This movie's none of that. This movie is literally ewy. And it's my number 1. Number 1 worst movie of 2024, Miller's Girl. Do you know what this movie is? You probably don't. Now let me say this. The scene that you've seen online of Jenna Ortega making out with a girl, that's the movie I watched in theaters. And listen, there are some people who defend this movie. And you know what? That's fine. But I want to make this very clear. These two female characters are planning to have sex with their high school teachers. And one of them is very open about it in the movie. He's texting right next to his teacher friend saying, "Yeah, I'm texting this girl, and they're going to have sex, and she's underage." Also, Jenna Ortega, she's like a 4.0 genius in this movie. She's like, you know what? I want to be dominant. I want that professor. I want him. I want him to know, and let me control him. And it's supposed to be sexual tension. This movie does nothing. This movie does none of that. I will give it this. I love the greenery of this movie. The movie itself doesn't actually look that bad. Just the story is gross. It's boring. The acting by Jenna Ortega is so good. But this movie deals with an issue that in today's climate is very much a thing that is ruining people's lives, and this movie treats it like a serious sexual tension romance. That is so wrong, and it's so not right that they made it a high school girl. And I don't give a fuck if this movie's based on a book. I don't care. The book's ewy, the movie's ewy, and it ends in a way to where nothing is resoluted. And I'm sitting there saying, how do I enjoy this movie? How is a person supposed to watch this movie and be like, this is cinema? No, it's not. It's ewy. It's bad. It is my number 1 worst movie of 2024. With all that said, I do not have to talk about those movies anymore. Do not watch them, but if you do, let me know your opinion, because, again, film is subjective. You might like them, but I'm telling you, they're not good in my opinion. So with that being said, that is my top 10 best and top 10 worst. I hope you guys have enjoyed these 2 videos, and give me like a day or so and I'll get out my top 10 best horror movies of 2024. But I hope you guys have a great New Year's. I hope you guys have a great year. I cannot wait for 2025. I'm so excited for my life and what's going to happen. Cannot wait to share with you guys too. We got a full another year of movie reviews. I'm not going anywhere yet. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.